Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3:30. We're just now taking a break. They threw some papers at me and said, "Here, this has to be updated before we put it on the screen." I had to run over to the computer center because my laptop somehow wasn't plugged in, ran out of power, died. I thought it was dead. I had to run over there, do a bunch of typing, make sure that was all right before they put it up there for a vote. Oh, I'm sorry about this, but I gotta eat. Put it up there so far today. We've heard from the Technology Website Committee, which I'm on, the Intro Preamble Table of Contents Committee. We have a preamble that's been accepted. With a quick look bullet points, like 14 different committees. It gets in a big chart that you can look at and see all the violations and all this stuff. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff I had to do on that one just to get it right.
Do you have any blank motions in your
The look, style, and feel,
May I?
they made a pretty good impression saying that they were going to make it look appealing to the public so that it wouldn't turn them off, wouldn't be too dry. The Communication, Marketing, Strategy, Goals, and Delivery Committee, Catherine Bleish of Missouri. I'm sure you patriots out there will remember her. She gave pretty much a cut and paste job from the Ron Paul campaign. I mean, she was with it too, but I'm glad to see that some dedicated patriots that worked for Ron Paul, that busted their nuts out there trying to figure out what works and what doesn't, are on the committee to take care of this. I mean, they know how to do it like we know how to do it. So I'm pretty confident that they're going to get it done. We only have one more left, and it's going to take some wrangling, I'm sure. It has to do with a pledge and civic actions. Civic actions, I'm telling you right now, that I'm disappointed, personally. I am. We were in committee till 10 o'clock last night. Everybody that was, worth a crap around here in hierarchy of things, they were all there. I gave some presentation when they come up with the civic actions, the report from the committee. I read that. I had to get up there and tell them. It took a good 20 minutes there, passing the mic around. Mike finally comes to me. I said, "Answer me one question. Were the founding fathers radicals?" They all jumped up and said, "Oh yeah!" And I held their papers up. I said, "Well, this isn't radical. In Phoenix, we call this practice." And some of them laughed, and other ones were aghast. But I said, the only thing that's on here that I agree with is pretty good. It's weak, but it's pretty good, is taking all license plates off of your cars, and overloading the system. I got up there for about 8, 9, I think they let me go on about 9 minutes. I got maybe through 20% of the suggestions that I'd put in there that are radical, that would tear shit to pieces. And it was too much for them. They stopped me from speaking. They said, "Well, that's enough." I said, "Hey, you don't want to hear anymore? That's fine. You don't want the suggestions that we've worked on that are proven effective." What does that say? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but it ain't over because I don't hear no fat lady singing. You know me. If I see something that's wrong, something that's missing, I'm going to say something. I've made some people uncomfortable around here by saying things that maybe might not put whatever in the light that they wanted in. I don't give a shit, okay? It's about the truth. It's about not sacrificing your principles for power, and that includes prestige or any other form of emolument. Okay? We're honest. We're real. And that's what we need in here. That's what this document that we're going to produce has to be honest and real from the ground up, all the way through. Or people, you know how they are. They're going to go, oh, I don't like that. Oh well, I ain't signing it. Well, we voted. We put it on the floor to this thing, saying. Some people say, well, we need many points on this document for people to sign because they might not agree with this. It's like. It was put to the body, it was argued, and the body said, You're in or you're out. Okay? That's our line in the sand. Now, which side of the line are you on out there, huh? Because tell you what, it's starting to get ugly. It's starting to get radical. It's starting to get wild. And I believe very soon we will see the men separated from the boys. I'm going to get back to this sandwich, okay? So, for now, working for you, Ed.